I really dislike Windows 11. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it corrupted everything like that. Can't access this, can't get past this point, doesn't say there's anything in here. No bytes, no nothing. I know there's shit in here. I can bring it out, I can try to copy it. Can you tell me I'm gonna need administration? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Huh. Nothing in there, huh? Nothing in there? Nothing in there. Really, Windows? Nothing in there? Nothing in there. And now you'd be thinking, oh, Nate, not great, your problem solved. You got your data back, and now you can just reinstall Windows and back it up. Nope. It freezes there. It's stuck there. Trust me, it's not thinking about anything. Now, in case you're wondering, since that didn't work, I've actually tried to give myself access to this folder that I do not have access for. Yeah, sure, I've tried that. Continue. Thinks, and it thinks. Do. And then it gets to about like, somewhere around this region. Before it's just like, you know what, I'm done wasting your time. Uh-oh. Denied. Oh, okay. Just gotta go to the security tab. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Let's give ourselves permission. Okay, owner is the system. I am not allowed to read or write anywhere on here, so I'm just gonna add myself. Just type in my current user. Check it. Okay, valid. Alright, set. Full control, And then apply it to everything. Hit OK. And then just apply. Uh-oh. Something in there that doesn't exist according to the File Explorer is blocking me from doing it. Huh, how weird. Strange how all this is not specified or write protected. Now, if you don't know what write protected is, it's in read only. Therefore, no matter how much of this stuff you go through, it won't let you. You're like, okay, that's an easy fix with this kind of error. You just go into here, you go into properties, you cancel this, freaking cancel this. There we go. Go to general, click off read only. That will work. Apply it, hit OK. Cool. Don't have permission. Weird. Let's go back into the properties real quick. Still in read only. Literally clicked off read only. Hit apply. Whoa. That's strange. I wonder what happened. Weird. Some things are now missing. Strange how these things are no longer specified anymore. Now these show up as no bytes, and these were working earlier, even though I didn't show it. So now I can't move it, I can't access anything here. I can access like other things, like other weird shit that aren't useful to me, doesn't have any of my data in it. I can access like stupid shit. So like, okay, all the data must be gone, right? Not true. What Windows cannot access from its own system, something else can. Okay, I'm going to plug in this thing into my computer. And you may be wondering, what's in this? This looks like a pretty old USB too. It is, but it still gets its job done. What it does is it has Linux installed into it. Not like the actual operating system, just an installer. But this installer is pretty unique in its own way. This is Manjaro, a Linux. Any Linux will do. It's stupid what this can possibly do to verify whether what's intact and what's not intact. You'd think owning a Windows device would be able to access window files, without a problem. You'd think it'd be reliable enough to access its own files. Oh boy, are you wrong. Windows is probably the worst operating system to access other window files. Almost anything can go wrong at a drop of a hat. Welcome to Manjaro. Let's go take a look at that very interesting volume here that we just kind of accessed before. Here is the old crashed operating system that I could not access in any meaningful way. Here's the folder that I couldn't access in any meaningful way. And what do you expect is going to happen here when I click on this file? It's going to show absolutely nothing, right? Huh, what is this? This is so weird. This almost looks like it has my entire Windows. Oh, clearly it doesn't have, my documents in it or anything like that. What? No way? Is this? Wow, would you look at this? All those documents that didn't exist. Isn't that strange how that happens? What? Everything's here, everything's working. How strange. Look at that, even Windows is still there. The thing that's corrupted and won't boot at all? And there you have it. Windows 11 is the single worst operating system I've ever seen. It will literally just crash, and when it crashes, it has a chance of locking all your files away, and there's absolutely nothing wrong. Everything here is completely intact. You just fill in information like that, You're like, okay, yep, install. Now it's installing. And unlike Windows, oh yeah, you're installing and all that. Well, that's installing now. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want while it's installing onto the drive. Oh, you want to access the internet? No problem. You got Firefox, you can even get Google Chrome if you want to. download Discord, chat with your friends, even Steam. It even has Steam on here. Wow, look at that, it has Steam. Steam is pre-installed. Already ready for you to sign in and download a game while you're downloading your Manjaro onto a disc. It's not even installed yet and you can play Steam. Not even installed yet. Fucking can't do anything when you're updating Windows. You gotta wait for that stupid little spinning wheel of stupidness. Like, oh, we're updating your Windows. Please wait. And you gotta fucking install Manjaro and it doesn't tell me to wait. Now that Linux is installed on its own partition, here it is. Me copying all my Windows folders onto my backup Windows, so then I can later move it on to a freshly installed Windows and boot it up like nothing ever happened. And now that I got all my data back, I'm trying to get Windows onto my SSD that had Windows 11 on it. As you can see, since it's all still here, there's still all the partitions. Go to delete, because I don't need it anymore. It's corrupted, can't get to work anyway. Huh, that is weird. I'm like, okay, no problem, I'll just clean the desk. And just disk part. List disk. Okay, that's the old Windows right there. That's the one that I'm using to recover from. All I have to do is select that one and clean that. Two. Select this too. Now I'm gonna erase everything. This should basically never fail. And it failed. Wish I could see the system event log, but unfortunately this ain't Windows, so that ain't happening. So you know what that means? You gotta use Linux to wipe this disk too, because Windows can't access this Windows disk. Yay. Okay, now all I have to do is make sure that I have the disk that I have selected here. Go to this drop down, this drop down right here, drive options, and just format this disk. Now, when formatting, Linux can reformat a drive without overwriting existing data. So basically, you could change it into like a exFAT or whatever you want to do without actually losing any of the data on it. Don't want to do that since I want to get rid of the data on it. Just overwrite all of that. Format. Then if you want to format, make sure that whatever is selected, the NVMe, which is what I have used to download Windows 11 on, format that. And now it's going to start formatting it. All this is going to be reformatted. It's going to take some time though. It's going through its processes. So I had to find something else to wipe the drive because the last thing I did not work. The GUI loaded and then gave me an error. So I had to use a sudo wipe command that Manjaro has, which took about 2 hours. Spoiler alert, this also didn't wipe the drive. So I've tried many other things over the course of several hours and decided just to get a new drive. You know, people talk about dual booting. I'm with quad booting. Oh, look at all these operating systems on here. So this is my first boot up of my new freshly installed Windows onto a new drive with all the data transferred to it. So technically second time booting up because the first time was just getting through the stupid setup process with Cortana being like, let me know how I can help. Like, fuck off, Cortana. I don't need you setting up my computer. Looks like my desktop is still the way I left it. This is Windows 10, of course, not Windows 11, so I'm running off of like 50% of my CPU right now. So everything's gonna take a moment to load up. Looks like my soundboard loaded up perfectly without having to reinstall it or anything, because this is literally just my entire Windows just pasted right back. Got my operating system, my browser, Opera GX with all its tabs. Steam is loading up. Everything is working fine. Everything is present. There's a few tweaks here and there that need to be worked out, like my overlays, stuff like that. They're just a little slightly shifted. As you can see here, all my CPUs and stuff like that are parking randomly. It's not showing here because they're all used, but this increases latency. Just annoying to have. This is why I switched to Windows 11, because I wanted full performance out of it, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as it used to.